"Stop checking my location, it's controlling," she said, her voice sharp enough to cut through the quiet of my apartment. Her phone screen glowed between us, the familiar little blue dot, her dot, mocking me. "I'm serious, Ethan," she continued, crossing her arms. "You need to trust me." I stared at her for a moment, trying to process the sudden edge in her tone. "It's not about control," I said quietly. "It's about honesty. You said you were at Myers last night, but your location—" She snatched the phone from my hand. "I turned it off because I wanted privacy. Is that such a crime?" Her eyes darted to the side for just a second. Quick, almost invisible. But I caught it. That flicker of guilt. "Of course not," I said, forcing a small smile. "You're right. I trust you." She relaxed a little, but not completely. "Good. Because if you keep acting paranoid, this isn't going to work." And just like that, she grabbed her bag, kissed me on the cheek like nothing had happened, and left. The door clicked shut, leaving me standing in the middle of the living room, phone still in my hand, her perfume still hanging in the air. I told myself to stop overthinking. People deserve privacy. Relationships need trust. But something about the way she said it, "Stop checking my location," echoed in my head like a warning I didn't yet understand. For a week, I kept my promise. I didn't check her location. Didn't ask questions. When she said she was working late, I said okay. When she went out with friends, I told her to have fun. But late at night, I'd lie awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying little things in my head. The extra time she spent getting ready, the way she started sleeping with her phone face down, the smell of unfamiliar cologne that lingered on her jacket once. I told myself it meant nothing. That I was being paranoid. Then came Friday. She told me she was going to a friend's birthday dinner. I smiled, kissed her goodbye, and watched her drive off. The moment she turned the corner, something inside me twisted. Maybe it was instinct. Maybe it was self-preservation. But I picked up my phone, opened the location app, and checked. The screen loaded. Location not available. My stomach sank. I waited a few minutes and refreshed. Still nothing. I wanted to believe it was a glitch. But after an hour, that hope started to fade. She always shared her location with me. It was her idea, actually, when we first started dating. "So you'll always know I'm safe," she'd said with a smile. And now, suddenly, that safety was gone. Around 10 p.m., I decided to drive. No plan, no destination, just movement. The city lights blurred past my windshield, the rain streaking down like the world was crying for me. I didn't know where she was. But I knew where she might be. There was this bar, small, tucked away, quiet. The kind of place she used to go when she wanted to clear her head. We'd gone there together once, early in our relationship. She'd said it was her favorite spot. When I pulled up, her car was there. I sat in my car for a long time, staring at her license plate through the rain. Part of me wanted to leave. To pretend I hadn't seen it. But another part, the part that had been ignored too many times, whispered, "You already know, don't you?" I got out, my heart hammering, and walked toward the bar. The smell of beer and damp would hit me as I stepped inside. The place was dimly lit, music low. My eyes scanned the room until I saw her, at a corner table, back turned to me. And sitting across from her was a man I didn't recognize. He was leaning in close, his hand on hers. She was laughing softly, that same laugh she used to give me when we first met. I froze. My chest tightened, every breath shallow. She looked happy. Too happy. I didn't approach. Didn't confront. I just watched for a moment, every second burning itself into my memory. Then I left. The drive home was a blur of rain, headlights, and silence. I don't even remember getting through the front door. When my phone buzzed at midnight, her name flashed across the screen. "Hey babe, just got home. Dinner was great. Heading to bed soon. Love you." I stared at the message for a long time. Then I typed back, "Love you too." But I didn't sleep. The next morning, she showed up at my apartment like nothing had happened. She was wearing the same jacket, hair slightly messy, eyes bright. "Morning," she said, kissing me on the forehead. "Missed you last night." I swallowed the lump in my throat. Yeah. Missed you too. We had breakfast together. I watched her laugh, gesture, talk about plans for the weekend. Every movement seemed rehearsed. Can I ask you something? I said, setting down my coffee. She smiled. Of course. Why did you turn off your location again last night? Her expression didn't change at first. Then she blinked, just once, before laughing. Oh my God, Ethan. Again with the tracking thing. I didn't laugh. Just answer. Her eyes hardened. Because I wanted some space. You don't own me. I never said I did. Then stop acting like it. I leaned back, exhaling slowly. Who was he? Her jaw tightened. Excuse me. At the bar. Corner table. Last night. For a split second, her face went pale. Then she forced a laugh. You followed me. Are you serious? I didn't plan to, I said. But I saw your car. And I saw him. Silence stretched between us. Finally, she looked down. It's not what you think. Then tell me what it is. Her voice cracked when she spoke. Here's someone from work. We've been talking. It's complicated. Talking? I said quietly. She didn't answer. The silence told me everything. She stood, pacing, her hands trembling slightly. I didn't mean for this to happen. You've been distant lately. I felt unseen. So you found someone else to see you? Tears welled in her eyes. Ethan, please. I stood up. No. You asked for privacy. I gave it to you. And that's when you disappeared. She started crying then, real tears, the kind that might have broken me once. But I felt nothing except exhaustion. Do you love him? I asked. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. That silence was louder than any confession. I walked to the door and opened it. Then you should go. She hesitated, mascara streaking her cheeks. You're really ending this. I didn't, I said quietly. You did. I just finally saw it. She left without another word. I watched her walk away, her reflection fading in the window as the rain started again. The apartment felt too big, too quiet, too heavy with everything unsaid. Later that night, my phone buzzed. A new message. I'm sorry. No name. Just those 2 words. I stared at them for a long time before deleting the thread completely. She once told me trust was the foundation of love. What she never said was how fast it crumbles once you stop looking for cracks.